In this lecture, we are going to discuss listening for viewpoints. This is going to be very long, nearly 3-minute audio. And here, I won't write everything, I will write important points. And, to be honest, this is the most boring part. And the worst thing is that I cannot lose concentration. Why? If I answer, 6 questions are there. If I lose concentration and I make 4 mistakes, what then? I will get 34 marks. What if I have made mistake in first 5 parts? Then I won't be scoring 34. So I cannot lose concentration in this one. So here, I have that mixed approach. Whatever in first 5 parts, whatever I was listening, I was writing. Okay. So far I can say, in first 5 parts I did not write bullet points for or keywords for 2 sentences, and that too like in your, and that too like in my like part, no, in part 2. Okay. Rest in part 1, part 3, part 4, part 5, whatever I heard, I made notes. Okay. Here my approach is different, because 3 minutes, for 3 minutes you cannot write bullet points, and if you start writing everything you may miss something. So I will write important points only. Here I will focus more on understanding. Okay. But still I cannot simply sit and listen to understand. I will be writing something. Whatever I feel is important, I will write. Okay. So let's start. You will hear a presentation about a city compost initiative. Okay, so some journal, talk.
Welcome to Chat Radio. On today's agenda is the topic of green bins. Are they a success or a failure? Started 2 years ago, the Green Bin program is a waste management strategy implemented to reduce the amount of garbage sent to municipal landfills. As part of the program, individuals are asked to separate their compostable waste, such as food and yard waste, into green bins provided by the city. The bins are collected on a weekly basis, and rather than taken to a landfill, are brought to a facility that turns the waste into compost. Although generally well received, the program has had its share of criticism. For example, for Judith Knightley, a busy mother of 3, the green bins are a nightmare. Knightley complains that not only is it time-consuming to sort the copious amounts of garbage produced by a large family, but the bins are also unsanitary, attracting both animals and bugs. Although the green bin is not obligatory, since the program began, regular garbage pickup has been reduced to bi-monthly, leaving many, including Knightley, feeling forced into its use. In contrast, Kirk Beauregard, an avid gardener, is thrilled with the city's initiative. Beauregard, who for many years has composted his own garbage using a backyard composter, is glad to see the city catching up. He insists that composting is an easy way to turn waste into a valuable product, a product used by many farmers and gardeners in place of chemical fertilizers. While Beauregard acknowledges that backyard composting might not be enjoyable for everyone, he sees the Green Bin program as a way to make the composting of one's own garbage accessible to everyone. Councillor Trudy Volkov, on the other hand, argues, regardless of like or dislike, that the program was necessary. With the city's rapid population growth, finding an economical way to manage the incredible amount of garbage being produced was essential. According to Volkov, City Council was faced with 2 choices: either build a new landfill or decrease the amount of waste brought to the current landfill. For Volkov, the green bin is a win-win solution. Not only is waste diverted from the landfill, but it is converted into a useful product whose sale can help defray some of the costs of running the program.
Okay. Now, as usual, I will say like you won't be able to read, but I will explain like what I have written so that you get idea how do I make notes for this part. Okay. First I'll explain that, then I'll answer the questions. So see here, I will just highlight everything. It was, I think, chat radio, or I don't know what he said. Green bins, 2 years, started garbage collection, separate waste, throw in bins, weekly basis, they take it to the facility, compost. Okay, very easy. Criticism, Judy. Time consuming, unsanitary, bi-monthly. Then after that, Crick or Greek, I don't know. He is thrilled because he converts his waste into compost. He said it is easy way. Then the city councillor Judy, I think that was the name. He said necessary. She said necessary. Either build new landfill or recycle and go with the old one. It converts waste into useful product which can offset the cost. That's all. So these are my notes. Now I'll jump to your questions here. We will have how many questions? 6 questions. The radio show is discussing green bins because the city composting program is controversial. Household garbage is impossible. People refusing to separate. They have been popular for many years. Maybe this one. Nightly uses the green bins because nightly. So I am referring my notes now. Judy, then Creek and Nightly. So I think this is your Nightly is like the first lady. Uses the green bin because compost a great material. She has garbage pickup every 2 weeks. She believes the program is a good initiative. Her children enjoy learning. So Nightly uses maybe like Crick Nightly. So the person who is composed. So what can be our answer here? Okay. She, no, if that person is there, so it can't be she. So it is either, I think it is first one only, because for counselor they will say counselor only. Compost is a great material for her garden soil. No, she has garbage pickup every 2 weeks. She believes program is good. She enjoys, so every 2 weeks only. This is the point I have written. Okay, I'll go with my points now. Bigard the gardener thinks. Now the second guy, okay, who is a composter, who converts his waste into compost. Biogums are better than green bins. Composting with green bins is easier. Learning to compost can be challenging. Biogums is more costly than green bins. So composting with green bins is easier for people. Okay. Volkov the counselor believes the green bin program is a costly waste, no, educational and efficient fix to city and educate will tackle food waste. So what will be our answer? An efficient fix to the city problem. Why? Because he said there were two options: build a new landfill or recycle and stick to your old one. Okay. Volkov and Belgard would agree. So this is the composter, this guy, and this is the counselor, would agree that green bin program creates something useful. Yes. So I am not going to even think about, because you know what we have written. What I have written in my notes. So see in the last, useful product, efficient. So I will simply go with, I won't even read other. Okay, chemical fertilizer, city waste problem, there were too many. Oh no, I'll go with first one, I'm sure. Without the green bin program, it is likely that, what is likely? That they will be constructing new landfill. So regular garbage collection would still be bi-weekly. The matter would purchase a backyard. The mother would pay a second garbage dump would, and the second garbage dump. Yes. Okay. That's all. So even in this particular part, my notes helped me. Okay. It was easy. So even if you are not writing anything, you still will be able to answer. Now if I jump to my answer key, and here now, yes, all are correct only. Okay. So why I said it is controversial? Because of criticism. It has fair share of criticism. He said like that. She has garbage pickup every 2 weeks. Okay. I think earlier they said like it was monthly and now it is 2 weeks. Okay. Then other questions were based on the notes, were based on the understanding. So here what I did, I was kind of slow. Because I was explaining, but still I answered all parts within time. Only I think in the first part, and that too in one question, I did not answer on time. Rest it was within that time frame only. Now in the next lecture, I will take a complete test on my portal. Okay, so that you get to know how I do it in real. I won't be showing you picture every time. Okay, I will simply listen and I will simply answer. So you know, if you consider these lectures as your video practice, so it means you have done one test. In the next lecture I am doing another test, but in the test format, okay, just like what I did in your reading module. Okay, so that's all guys, thank you very much. Jump to the next lecture where I am taking a complete listening test on my portal. So that's all, thank you very much.